Well, on the flight from New York to England, anyway, this lady came along and she said, "Oh, there's something about you. I think I know you or something." And Shri Mataji smiled and she said, "Yes, I'm a teacher from India, and these are two of my disciples." And my lip lifted right up. It was a kind of I guess it was understood previously, but to hear it from her, to introduce me as a disciple to somebody was. I think by then I was over the initial shock, and I really recognised that Shri Mataji was an incarnation, and so just to be called a disciple by Shri Mataji was, a big deal. Because I've been a seeker, I've looked at a lot of things from India and a lot of the gurus and so on, and somehow stories would come to me about these different people on the way, and they were not good stories. And one of the things that I've been into was astrology and numerology and so on. And so I thought, well, they should at least have an auspicious birthday. And it turned out that Shri Mataji was born on the equinox, which is when I was born. And, at some stage, this came up in conversation. We were in Sydney at a restaurant, and one of the other yogis mentioned he'd been born in 1951, and I was backed up. And I said, "Oh, Shri Mataji, I'm born in 1951 too." She said, "What's your birthday?" I said, "Oh, it's the same as yours, Shri Mataji." And she looked down a bit, and she looked up and she said, "I don't envy you a bit, a life of trials." And I knew what she was talking about, but I couldn't talk it down at all because I was, in the most heavenly place possible. But yes, it was a point that helped me recognise Shri Mataji in the first up. That she had this most auspicious setting for her birth and everything else. She didn't address me too much in terms of personal things. I think one thing she said, which would probably be of interest to the yogis, she said to me once, she said, "Sri Ganesha will take you to the heart, but Sri Hanuman will take you the rest of the way." And I think I took at that time the suggestion that I should be more proactive and get more cranked up with things.